Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Kristen and today we are going to be doing Christmas snowmen DIYs. First DIY, I'll be using 4 wood pieces. One of them is a little bit smaller. These 3 are all the same and I'm painting them in the Waverly chalk paint in the color white. So I'm sure it would have been cheaper to get longer boards or something like that from a lumberyard or a hardware store or something of that sort. But these were actually cut to the exact size that I wanted them. So if you don't have a saw, you don't have a truck or a way to get lumber, this is a great way to make this a cute DIY. So I painted 3 of these white and now I am gluing them sideways. So they are going to stand pretty tall. And then once that was done, I am going to be adding the black piece on. Now I've seen multiple millions of snowmen like this, but when you can make it from Dollar Tree items, it's so inexpensive and everyone can do this. Everyone. Now I decided to paint the top because obviously this is going to be a snowman and that is going to be his hat. And I figured that I might as well just start painting once everything is put together so I didn't guess wrong on where I was going to put the hat. So I just grabbed some beads. These are not beads, these are buttons. I grabbed these at Dollar Tree a really long time ago, and sometimes I can still find them in stock with the clothing and the socks, sometimes in that area. Not always, but that is when I picked them up. So I kind of just use what I have. I don't really use the buttons unless it is for snowmen around Christmas time. And I'm just using some acrylic paint markers. I have some from Arteza. I have some from this company called Grabby. And I'm just using these to create a cute little snowman face. Now, once that is done, you can embellish this and add whatever you choose to onto your snowman. I am adding some greenery. We're going to be adding a snowflake, and this is just leftover items I've had from the previous Christmas years. So I'm not sure where I got everything from, garage sales, Walmart, Dollar Tree, you name it, it's going to be one of those. And then I just cut a scarf to size. This scarf is actually from Dollar Tree, and I just had a little bit left over. Also using this tulip fabric paint. I found this at Dollar Tree a long time ago, but they have it at Walmart, Hobby Lobby, and this is what it looks like. I just added some faux snow to the top. I think this one is so cute. Next one, I am just using a Dollar Tree wooden sign and this ornament. This ornament I picked up last year at Dollar General, and it is always best to pick up ornaments after Christmas because they are so cheap. Last year I think I picked up a ton for only 25 cents, and then I decided to cut out this vinyl decal. This is from the Cricut Design Space. This was already pre-made, and I know what you're thinking. You should have added that decal before you added your little snowman ornament. Yes, I kind of was going to add a different sort of vinyl decal that was only going to take up a little bit of room, and then this ended up taking up the entire thing. So even if you don't have a little snowman ornament, you could actually just opt out of using that completely and just adding this decal, and it fit perfect inside this little sign. And you can see there that the middle of the A was missing, so I did end up adding that back, and this is good to go. I think this is a quick and easy 5-minute project. Maybe it was 5 minutes weeding out all that vinyl. I don't know, but I think this one is adorable. All right, you guys, so if you did not know and you are new to my channel, I love sitting on the floor to do everything, like my hair, my makeup. When I craft, I'm in that craft room, I'm on a rug, I'm sitting. I need to be comfortable. So I am so grateful that Halara reached out to me. This video is sponsored, but all these opinions are my own. So I love being comfortable. This is actually one of their tops, and I will link everything in the description box below for you guys. But right now I want to show you guys the leggings that I have on. So they are this red burgundy color. They are the SoCinched leggings. They have pockets, which who doesn't love a great pocket? But these are so fitting. These are probably the tightest ones. I am 5'5", between like 135 and 140, and these fit great. These are a size medium. Everything I purchased is a size medium, so I think this stuff is true to size. These ones have got to be my favorites. Like I said, they actually fit. They're like tight. They kind of cover my baby weight that I still carry on, or at least I like to call my baby weight, even though my kids are 7 and up. But yeah, these are my absolute favorite ones. I love them. The next ones are called Patitoff. I love these ones because these are they're high-waisted, but they are pet hair resistant. Halara actually created the material. These are so soft. By the way, all of their leggings are like so soft. They're breathable. They don't show like panty lines. Like they are honestly, I just had to check in the mirror so if you're wondering what I was doing. They are perfect. Like the tummy control is like amazing. So they're a great price. You're not paying $100 for a pair of leggings. But these ones are my favorite. I have on, let me show you. I have on these. These are like a blue. They have so many different colors, but I love these ones. These ones also have that pocket right here. And I loved this like purple color. I think this is so pretty. It has a crossover like front band. I think this is so pretty. I love this. So that this one also has it as well. These are pet hair resistant, but like we're gonna test out the whole theory of like patting it off. So this is Leo. We also have a kitten, Lucas. We always have cat hair or pet hair on us, and we're just gonna see. Like I said, they don't shed that much. I kind of wish they would at this time. You coming for me? You coming? Yep. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't know if you guys just saw that, but seriously, it like flings right off. That is so awesome. So right now I am wearing a top from Halara, and the bottoms are Cloudful 3.0. So these I think are super stretchy, normal, soft, like good fitted leggings. Like I'd buy every single color of these. I've always kind of wanted an outfit like this, but I'm like, am I too old? Like I don't have the body type, because it shows like a little bit of stomach here. The leggings are so high-waisted that they go like above your belly, but these are like everyday, like you're gonna be on a long trip, you need comfort. These, I mean all of them, but these leggings right here, like I said, this is my favorite part of their leggings, and they don't all have this, but I love this little crossover right here. It has to be my favorite. I also got, just speaking of the Cloudfuls, they have these Cloudful Airs. I love these ones as well, and these are just as amazing. I love like the bottoms. I love joggers anyways. I think they are so comfortable, but these ones are more like good fitted versus like those baggy joggers. So these are also so cute. Okay, the last pair, and the last pair are flare leggings. I know, like who would have thought that flare leggings would come back like again, right? I am very unsure with flare leggings. Now, I probably wouldn't wear these all the time because they just don't seem to fit my body, but like if I'm home and I want to be comfortable, the cool thing about Halara is that you can find any type of legging that will fit your body. I think Halara sizes go all the way up to a 3X, so you're able to figure out what fits your body type better and what aligns with it. And here we go. Coupon code will also be in the description box as well for you guys. Let's get going back into crafting. And this is what I'm going to be wearing to make more Christmas crafts and fix my fall porch. I know, it's YouTube. Now, this is not my first rodeo in making some faux books out of these crates from the Dollar Tree. I make them for every season, and I think I'm probably going to make them for probably every video I ever make. There's just so many fun ideas, and I have so many tier trays that I feel like that I need some new decor on those. So I'm just making a snowman face. I already started out with the eyes, and I ended up redoing one side, so the other side does have a snowman face on it as well, but you won't see it because I'm going to be covering it up with ribbon. I'm using these acrylic paint markers. This is just what works for me, but if you have that creative hand that you can paint a face on, do it, because I I will bow down to you. I cannot paint a face. I really honestly can't draw a face. So those are always kind of tricky for me. And I'll be drawing a lot of snowman faces in this video. So I just had this ribbon that I got a couple years ago after Christmas, of course, from Walmart. And then I just had a leftover snowman hat. This is from Dollar General. They usually come in a 3-pack for $3. I'm not sure what it's going to be like this year, but if not, you can find them at Dollar Tree for $1.25. Next, I'm using these wooden rolling pins. This was $2.50 for the 3 of them. So these are actually under $1 a piece, which I think that's awesome. And if I can pick up something just a little bit cheaper at Dollar Tree, I will. But I like throwing more inexpensive items into my Dollar Tree videos just to show you that you're not stuck using Dollar Tree items. And sometimes it is just cheaper going somewhere else. So a lot of people will be like, oh, you added things into your video that were not Dollar Tree. And that's kind of why, because you can pick up 3 rolling pins for $2.50. It's under $1 a piece for them. So now, once again, I am just adding little snowman faces to these rolling pins. These are going to be the best tier tray items. I think these are so cute, and I've never really thought to turn them around and make faces and like turn them into snowmen. Usually I just keep them on their sides and kind of make them how an actual rolling pin is supposed to be. I added a little scarf to each one of these, and then I also added some buttons to each of these as well. The buttons are from Dollar Tree, like I said earlier, and then that scarf I just cut down just a tiny piece for these tiny little snowmen, and that scarf is also from Dollar Tree. I have, I think, 1 or 2, and I kind of just use them for a bunch of different projects. For this, I'm using a faux marshmallow. I am just drawing a snowman face on this. And then I'm also using this little ceramic mason jar tray or a little trinket tray, or it could be possibly for spoons. Who knows what it's for. Either way, it's cute. It came from Hobby Lobby as well. It came last year after fall time. I think it was only like 50 cents or 75 cents. Very inexpensive. That's why I love picking things up on the clearance rack. I just cannot say that enough. I'm using this puffy paint once again, and then just adding this little faux marshmallow to the center. And I kept going back and forth with this because I wanted this to look like a melted snowman. I see people make these out of like bulbs, all sorts of things like that, but I don't know. I thought this would be really cute, like on a tray or just sitting on your counter or in the middle of your table. It doesn't really matter. It can go honestly anywhere. So I threw in some buttons as well, and then I just cut off some little, I guess they're not arms, but they're arms. I just cut those off of little picks that I had that I was going to throw away. So I might as well just make it for the melted snowman. Added some more of this, and in the end, you're going to see that it did smear a little bit because, well, we have hands that like to touch things to see if they're dry or not. And obviously it wasn't completely dry, and that it happens around here. But overall, that one's adorable. For this, I also grabbed these foam balls from Hobby Lobby, and you get quite a few in a pack, so I thought that was a great deal. And then I'm using a mop head from Dollar Tree, and you can grab these foam balls from Dollar Tree. You can pick what store you choose to shop at. And then I'm just gluing this mop head all around this foam ball to make a snowman. Snowman video, we're making a snowman. So the only thing that I did mess up on here was I wanted to make this an ornament, and I cut the little ornament piece off of this hat right off the bat. I don't know why I did that. And then after, when I started gluing it onto this, I'm like, why did I do that? This is an ornament. I'm going to have to figure out how to hang this. I haven't added anything, but you know, Christmas, I don't even know if we'll put a tree up this year. I mean, we'll for sure put up a tree, but I don't know about ornaments because we have 2 kittens that get into absolutely everything. It doesn't matter what you do. Even if I super glued and tied the tree to the wall or the ceiling or even had it hanging from the ceiling, they would find a way to get to it. So I'm just using some felt for the nose. I'm using some buttons for the smile and the eyes. And that is it for this cute little snowman. That's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, consider sticking around and subscribing. Also, use my code 15K, K-A-Y, to get 15% off your order at Halara. You will not be disappointed, and we can be comfy together. But that is it, you guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye.